Why would any law-abiding gun owner, anybody who's obeying the law today and passing a background check when they purchase a gun at their local gun store, want to leave open a back door for criminals to be able to purchase a gun out of a trunk on the street in Portland? Passing this law is just common sense.
My brother, Joseph Vito Albanese, was murdered at the Cafe Racer Espresso in Seattle, Washington on May 30th of 2012.
I was 14 years old, and my uncle, Alan Cohen, was shot and killed by a disgruntled employee.
I am the auntie of Andre Dupree Payton. Andre was 19 years old when he was killed in September of 2010. He was gunned down by an assault rifle in front of over 200 bystanders on Northwest 2nd and Cooch. His killer has still not been found.
When I was 18, actually a few days before I turned 18, a friend of mine, somebody I consider my first true male friend, killed himself with his parents' gun. And his funeral was on my 18th birthday.
My son, who is currently in college, has an internship with the Drug Enforcement Administration. He anticipates going into law enforcement. He's going to face drug dealers, the cartels, on a daily basis. One of those drug dealers is going to kill my son someday.
I was spurred to take action to prevent gun violence after telling my 7-year-old about the shooting at Sandy Hook Elementary School. When I told him, he started to cry, and as I sat on the couch holding my weeping child, all I could promise him was that I would do everything I could to prevent further violence. And as we moved into the week after Sandy Hook, I realized that was a promise I needed to make to myself as well.
When I see those photos of Newtown, I only can feel a tiny glimpse of what those parents must have gone through that day and every day thereafter. And my daughter is the same age as those children. And I found myself over the last couple of months reading their obituaries and thinking, what would I write in my daughter's obituary? And then catching myself and thinking, this is crazy.
It shouldn't take a classroom of 20 kids and 6 adults to be able to get common sense gun policies. We know the answers now, and we need to take action, and I hope that you will join us.
Call your legislator, call your representative, tell everybody in your neighborhood. If you have friends and family that has been affected or hasn't been affected, make a call, send a fax, send an email.
The time is now. This is the time to act. It's time to call your state senator and your state representative.
Colorado did it, Connecticut did it, New York did it. It's time for Oregon to do it too.